Okay, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Atlanta. Good morning, Southeast, East Coast. Good morning, wherever you are. Thank you for being here. Thank you for moving your calendar. Thank you for moving things around and joining the Daily Huddle, where we are each morning committed to creating a conversation that leaves you with a framework for the rest of the day. We say here, the way you start your day gives you the rest of your life. You know, there's something about the way you start your day that it takes care of the future. So I got a question for Andrea. I always have a question for Andrea.
What's up, Gio?
Andrea, do you know why the cat was kicked out of the computer room?
He was chasing the mouse.
Because he ate the mouse.
See, I was close enough. I'm on a roll, people. I'm on a roll.
They're terrible. They are terrible. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Atlanta, Southeast, East Coast, wherever you are. Today we have a phenomenal conversation with a phenomenal human being. I am honored that you are back with us, Orrin. It is just such an honor to have you. The impact of your life to our children, to our city, to our country is unmeasurable. So it is really a privilege to have you. But I'm gonna get us going. I'm gonna get us all primed before I introduce you for a great conversation. Today we're gonna be talking about what is the most powerful move you can make right now. What is the most powerful move you can make right now? But before that, before I tell you a little bit about Orrin, we're going to prime ourselves. Tara, good morning.
Good morning. Slow. My mouse was almost eaten by a cat, but I got it.
I know, it's terrible. You know, Maya, my 5-year-old, told me that joke yesterday. And I told her, I got to say it. I've got to say it. Tara, 2 questions for you. What time is it and where are you?
Well, let me see. I don't have on a wristwatch. I'm sorry to say, but I know one thing. The time is now. And where I am is right here, all in, nowhere else but right here with you all.
The time is now and I'm right here, right where I'm supposed to be. Rashida, great to see you, Rashida. Beautiful, Rashida. Great to see you. 2 questions for you. Who are you going to hug today and how are you today?
Good morning, Family Daily Huddle. I am going to hug my German Shepherd puppy, my boyfriend, and also my therapist. And what was the other question?
How are you?
Oh my goodness. I am blessed, not stressed, highly favored and loved by our Creator.
Highly favored and loved by our Creator. I love that answer. And you are the way that you say that you are. Something about the declaration of who you are that the emotions follow, right? Thank you, Rashida. Thank you for being here. And today we have a phenomenal human being. I was really excited to see that you were back, Orrin. And I'm just going to say a few things about you, Orrin. And you know, a lot of the people here already know you and have seen you. But I'm going to just say a little bit of the tip of the iceberg of the possibility of your life. Orrin Hudson is a world-renowned chess champion and motivational speaker, author of One Move at a Time, former Alabama State Trooper, Air Force veteran, and founder of Be Someone. He's also appeared on Good Morning America, the CBS Early Morning Show, CNN, Fox and Friends, the Tom Joyner Morning Show, as well as numerous other programs. He has been on the cover of the world's largest chess magazine, Chess Live, and has been featured in both USA Today and People magazine. He has won numerous awards, including the George W. Bush Point of Light Award, the FBI Leadership Award, and the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Leader Award. On his work on our community, on teaching young men and young women on how to make their best move in their life using chess, the strategies of chess, the thinking behind chess as a platform for them to discover the possibility of seeing life differently. Hudson, your work is beautiful. I have joined your calls. I have seen what you do. Thank you for being here. And today's question is, what is the most powerful move a person can make right now? You can make right now. I can make right now. How did this question came about? And thank you for being here, Orrin.
Thank you. Well, it came about because it didn't matter where you are, where you were yesterday. It only matters where you are now. And so use what you have where you are and make your next move your best move. It's all about what can I do right now to move my business forward, to move my life forward. Don't focus on what, don't look behind. Don't look in the past. Let's start from a new, today is a new day. And so each day, lady the other day, she asked me, she said, Orrin, she said, you're so happy. Did you hit the lottery? I said, yes, I hit the lottery. I hit the lottery every day I wake up. You have to create your own lottery. And so I teach people, don't focus on the past, focus on what's going on right now and what is the most powerful move I can make right now. And so move forward. What's my next best move? Because movement is life and nothing happens until something moves. So make your next move your best move. I tell the young people, get your head up, get your pants up, get your grades up. And the big one, never give up. Your mind is a pearl. You can change the world.
Orrin, great to have you, man. Thank you for creating that and with that energy. I wanted to always ask you this, Orrin. And so now that I have the opportunity to ask you, I'm gonna use this opportunity. How did you put together, at some point in your life, chess came to your life, and then being a police officer came to your life, right? And how did you, what happened that created this movement in your life? What was the chess moves, or maybe the puzzle that created who you are now? What was the event?
7 people.
And why children? Why children became your life?
No problem. 7 people were shot in a robbery in Queens, New York, May 24th. And that was the turning point in my life, because when 7 people were shot in a robbery in Queens, New York, I said to myself, bad things continue to happen until concerned people fail to make boss moves. I made a boss move and started Be Someone to teach young people to put brains before bullets, because I realized that things would just keep going bad. I'm not going to wait on the government. I'm not going to wait on anyone else. I'm going to make some boss moves right now and implement Be Someone. Be Someone, and teaching people to put brains before bullets. That the only way to really, really fight is to use your head. So human life has value. Say it again.
Were you there? When you say
no, I was not there. I just saw it.
How did that event impacted you? Because something is always happening every day, right? How come that event made a difference for you?
I was a trouble teen. I was making a lot of bad moves in my teens, and a teacher pulled me to the side and said, "Listen, I was in a gang doing bad things, and I'm basically following a follower. They say we mostly stealing for food, mostly, but the bottom line, they say do this and you do it. They say do this, you do it. I was following a follower. Some people say following a fool, but teacher pulled me to the side. Listen, I'm gonna teach you chess. I said, listen, I'm a checker guru. He said, checkers, you're using half of the board. He said, checkers is all men. He said, chess, you're using every single square on the board. He said, checkers, you just add stepping, you're using half of your resources. He said, chess, using the entire board. He said, checkers is all men. He said, chess, the female, is the most powerful piece on the board. I said, let's get on with the classes. Not only did he play the female card, he played the female card from the bottom of the deck. And I was hooked. So he said, In chess, the female is the most powerful piece on the board. She's 7 times more powerful than the king. I said, let's get on the glasses.
Mm-hmm. So you were in an environment where you were following the follower in a direction in which it was mostly survival and pride, right? And then
mostly, I came from a family of 14, so food was hard to come by. This guy came to my door with a box of honey buns and said, listen, if you want to have food like this, you got to hang with us. And we would break in Greg cookie trucks and steal food and steal inner tubes and sell them. So basically it was a gang, but the gang we were in is mostly for food and money making. It was not violence and nothing like that. It was just mostly stealing food.
Right. Yeah. Everybody has a story on why the direction that they take. The teacher takes you out and pulls you out and said, hey, let's play chess. And in the chess, you take advantage of all the board squares, and you saw something for yourself, and then you fell in love with chess. Then you go and serve as a police officer and Air Force. And what was the event? Well, I think you were saying it. You saw something on the news where 7 people got shot, and you said, I got my past. I understand that past, but now I got something I can share with the world. How did that came about?
Well, teacher saved me from a life of crime, and I just want to pay it forward. I asked James Edge, I said, listen, why'd you help me? Why'd you buy me this book? He said, listen, Orrin, he said, I got in trouble when I was your age, and someone helped me, and I was just paying it forward. So a white teacher in an all-black high school pulled me to the side and taught me how to navigate through the complexities of life and how to be responsible for my own decision. He said, make sure what you do is a product of your own conclusion. Don't be a follower, be a leader. And so I'm living my dream because James Edge gave me the winning edge by teaching me how to think for myself.
How to think for yourself.
And make sure what you do is a product of your own conclusion. Don't follow the follower. Be a leader and use your God-given brain to choose peace instead of violence. And then
at some point you fell in love with young minds, because how long have you been working with young people now?
I started May 24th. I started my program May 24th, 2000. That's when I really kicked it off and started teaching young people that the only way to fight is to use your head, brains before bullets, think it out, don't shoot it out. And so I've trained about 88,000 kids. I'm actually doing a free event this weekend at Stonecrest Mall at the Holiday Inn Express from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I'm going to repeat that. From 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
You have a link that you can share on the chat?
Besomeone.org. Besomeone.org. Okay. It talks about the event I'm doing totally free this weekend at the Holiday Inn Express. I'm going to have my life-size chessboard there teaching people how to think things through and how to make your next move your best move. Movement is life, and nothing happens until something moves. So make your next move your best move. And here's a teachable moment. Sometimes what looks like a bad move is a good move. And sometimes what looks like a good move is a bad move. So what we teach is don't do the first thing that pops in your head. The first thing that pops in your head is usually a trap. So we teach 6 magic words. Take time to think things through. Is this true? Is this honest? Is this the best move I can make? Make your next move your best move. And realize my good friend Magnus Carlsen, who won the world championship in New York a few years back. I'm there in New York when he won it. And he won the $2 million by giving away his queen for free. And people in the audience thought, that's crazy. Why would he do that? That's crazy. He won the $2 million. Because what looks like a bad move is a good move. You said, why would he give away the queen? The queen's the most powerful piece on the board. Yes, but when you give the queen away, you win the $2 million. And some people would have not even considered that move. So here's my teaching to you. Everybody say ding, ding, ding. Say ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Sometimes you have to do something bizarre. Sometimes you got to do something that totally looks bad. Sometimes you have to respectfully listen to the best advice in the world, respectfully, and then do the exact opposite. Here's why. What's possible for you may be invisible to the world. and only you can see it. It's 8 billion, it's 7.9 billion people in the world, but only you can, out of the heck with the 7.9, only you can see it. So you have to respectfully listen to the best advice in the world and then do the exact opposite. Give away the queen for free and walk away with the $2 million.
It's when you say give away the queen, and I see it in my life, what are the moves that I am unwilling to make at the fear of risking it all, right? And I can see that most of my for the lack of better words, most of my dreams occur to me as a move where I'm risking it all. And what I'm hearing, what you're saying is that maybe behind the move that you think you're risking it all is the $2 million prize in this context, right?
Right. Make it okay to fail. Fall in love with failure. Failure is your friend. Dance with failure. Embrace failure. Failure are the bricks you accumulate to build your life mansion. So what I want you to do is say, you know what? I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket and I'm going to watch that basket. Because oftentimes you'll have that small inner voice that will tell you, okay, this is the move to make. Yes, it's everybody else say no, but you got to respectfully listen to these people and do this out. Let me give you an example. My mom would share stuff with me. Hey, Orrin, this is what I think you should do. And I would do the exact opposite. And she'd say, I'll say, Mom, I want to get your opinion on something. She said, the last time, 5 times I told you something, you didn't. I said, yes, Mom, I listened to you. I hear you. But the information you gave me was inferior. And it's no harm, no foul. It used to be accurate, but the information you gave me was no longer valid. And so therefore I did the exact opposite. So you have to be mindful that sometimes the prize, the $1 million prize, the winning move on the board, only you can see that. And you have to be mindful that the power is in you. And that if there's no enemy within, the enemy on the outside can do you no harm.
And you said two things that I really like to expand, or I really like. Failures are the bricks you accumulate to build your
life mansion.
Your life's mansion, your masterpiece,
That's
right?
That's my quote. I came up with that. That's the
Your
Orrin C. Hudson remix. Mansion. Yeah, I came up with that just then and on the fly. And I created a song to connect with the young people because I want to meet them where they are. So yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. It's there is an emotion, a real emotion that's that comes when there is the experience of failure, and seeing it as the building blocks to build a life's mansion. It's such a great.
Fall in love with the process, not the prize. Fall in love with the process. Let me tell you, in my own life, I was downtown at the Hope Global Forum, and you had the president of Walmart, you had the president of Pfizer, you had the president of PayPal. In fact, I played the president of PayPal a chess match. He said, listen, Orrin, I've been playing this game since I was 5 years old. And I said, okay, let's go. And, in 3 moves, I had an advantage. Basically, the game was over. But the point is, yes, you've been playing since you were 5 years old, but I'm pretty, I'm still learning, but I can hold my own. So yeah, we have to surround ourselves with people, network with people, go different places, and take advantage of extraordinary expertise when is available.
Got that. Yeah, and I can see how you live what you're saying. You're constantly reinventing yourself, constantly creating new bricks to build your life's mansion. And one of the things that I love about the work that you do is that you bring young minds in the process. And bringing young minds in the process is an art. I'm sure there is a science, but I only see the art, because when I'm leading to young children, when I'm in the stage and I'm leading to young minds, teenagers, they are like the most difficult, really difficult audience. They're like looking at you like, really, you really suck. Like, they're like as authentic as they get. And when they like you, they are as authentic as they get. I mean, they really cheer you. So I'm going to ask you one more question. And if you guys have questions or if you have a comment, go ahead and raise your hand so that we can include what you're thinking, what's showing up over there where you're at right now. But the last question I wanted to ask you, or for now, it's currently, could you tell us a little bit more about what's going to happen tomorrow at besomeone.org?
Yeah, tomorrow will be December 17th. We're gonna be at the Holiday Inn Express. I'm gonna have my life-size chessboard there and several other small chessboard. I'll be playing several people at one time. And they said, well, how can you play several people at one time? It's easy. I look at the board, I see the pattern, I make a move. Game is over. I look at the board, I see the pattern, I make a move. Pattern recognition is the key to success in all fields. Once you know the pattern, you can plan, you can prepare, you can position, you can predict. You know what's coming next. 2, 4, 6, 8 pattern. 280 days to have a big pattern. Red light, green light, yellow light pattern. At a certain time, traffic backs up pattern. So pattern recognition will tell you what's coming next. And so I look at the board, I see the pattern, I make a move. So I'm gonna be playing several people at one time. I'm gonna have a life-size chessboard where I'm showing them that nature is neutral. The board is neutral. I took a group of kids to Augusta, Georgia to compete in a statewide chess competition. We get there, they panic. They said, Coach, we can't win. I said, why? They said, the school we have to play, their mascot is a chess piece. We've been ambushed. And I said, not so fast. I said, play the board. The board is neutral. The board doesn't care. Just play the board. The board is impersonal. The board will not discriminate. So I believe in good moves. And if you make good moves, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. You will win every time because it's all about making good moves. Good moves is neutral. Good moves will win the game. I believe in good moves. And if you make good moves, we'll always win.
Yeah, one of the things that I want to say that I'm getting from what you're saying is how to be in life where on occasions I think I made the wrong move and still discover how it can be made right.
Exactly, because God can bless whatever you have left. So yes, you have 2 fish. Yes, you're stranded in the desert. Yes, you have 15,000 people to feed, but the 2 fish is plenty. But you have to have the silver lining mindset that I have everything I need to win the game. I'm more than enough. And the reason I use the word more than enough is because you will lose stuff along the way. I was playing the Georgia State champion. I never forget it. And he trapped my queen and took it. And I kept playing and I won. And I said to myself, oh my God, I played better without my queen. I won the game without my queen. So even though I lost, God can bless whatever you have left. God don't need what you lost to bless you. God can bless what you have, even though you've lost some stuff along the journey. So yes, I lost my most powerful piece. Yes, I was playing the Georgia State champion, but I was able to win the game without my queen. So my message to you is never give up. The biggest mistake you ever can do your entire life is to give up. So never give up, stay in the game, and keep moving forward.
Winning without the queen, and that was not the intention.
No, it's not the intention.
But that's a very difficult.
I play better without my queen. I play harder without my queen because I really got to get in. Okay, I'm really down my queen. I got to keep moving.
That was a big day. Chase, go ahead. I see your hand is up.
Winning without the queen. Man, there's a few messages to that. I'm gonna dig into that.
I was thinking that too.
Yes, that was you lit that up. Nice to meet you, Orrin. Pleasure hearing your insights. And you're a man after my own heart, so I enjoy you very much. My question to you, the question I always like to ask the powerful people like you. Excuse the sounds in the back. I'm on the train. Who inspired you from a book perspective? Like I always want to know what powerful leaders have read. And can you think of 1 or 2 people that, or a book that you read along the way that inspired you outside of your inspiration that you discussed with us?
Well, Les Brown has been a mentor of mine for years, and Les Brown has inspired me.
LD, live your dreams, love it.
Yeah, and Les Brown, he and I were together yesterday, but I thank God for Les Brown because he's helped me a lot. I remember one time I was in this studio about to get on the radio. And they said, Orrin, we can't put you on the radio. We ran out of time. And Les Brown walked in and go, yes, you are going to put him on the radio. Yes, you are. And they said, oh, shit. Okay, we will do it. So they put me on because of Les Brown. But the point was, you have to have people that you can lean on and you can stand on other people's shoulders. So I thank God for Les Brown. He's helped me out a lot. And so people like Les Brown has really opened it.
That's amazing. You said Les Brown. I was with him yesterday. That was gangster. That was gangster. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's gangster. I was hanging that with Les Brown.
that was you.
Yeah, actually, I was at a conference and Willie Jolly, which is a motivational speaker, he was on stage speaking. And Les Brown called me while Willie Jolly was on stage speaking. And I quit delete on Les Brown because I was listening to Willie Jolly. And I told Willie Jolly when he came off stage, I said, man, Les Brown just called me, hit delete for Les Brown. Get Les Brown on the phone. So I put him on the phone and they started talking. I thought that was funny. Yeah. So what we do well. What we don't do well, we don't do at all. So what you have to do is lean on people who can help you in different areas. I thank God for Giovanni because Giovanni has called me, behind closed doors and said, listen, or whatever I can do to help you, I'm yours. So for that, Giovanni, I say thank you because it's not who people are in front of people. It's who people are behind closed doors and after everybody leaves home. So thank you, Giovanni, for being the real deal. Holyfield, God gave me Giovanni.
You're too generous, Orrin. You're too generous. One of the things that I connected with you from the beginning is the contribution that chess has been in my life. My grandfather, he had I like to call it a zippy passion. And what I mean by that is he used to drink a lot. He was passionate about zippy. But one of the things I love to do is to connect with him at midnight, at 3 a.m. when he would come home. And I would be like taking care of him in some way, but also we would play chess. And that's how we connected. He was dealing with his own demons. He was dealing with his own, addiction and the impact of that he had in his life. But at the same time, chess was a contribution because we would spend time together and I would teach how to think ahead. Right. And that's one of the most profound contributions that chess has in anybody's life. And is to be able to see 2, 3, 4 moves, 5 moves ahead. And when we can take that to life, right? Things that for a few people become difficult for someone who plays chess, not really creating a marketing strategy. It's not as difficult. Because it's always thinking, well, ahead. Well, if I do this, what could happen? And then from that, what could happen, right? And I think that's what you do with people that I find it to be, just a remarkable contribution.
Well, one of the things I want to tell people to do that will help them win, I'm going to show you how to wake up winning. I always give people 80% and you only want 20, the Pareto principle. Give people 80 and only take 20. When you do that, you're building a bridge, you're building relationship. I'm gonna teach you how to build ships. I am a shipbuilder. A shipbuilder builds relationship, leadership, partnership, sponsorship, donorship. Find a way to be a shipbuilder. Give 80, receive 20. Give 80. I'm gonna always give you more value than you give me. The person who outgives the competition beats the competition. So the Pareto principle is in action in that I'm going to always give you 4 times more than I receive. Always give people way more than you receive, and you'll win every time. I was at the John Hope Bryan event, and I walked past security, and the guy said, "You don't supposed to be in here." And I said, "I got Les Brown on the phone to talk to John Hope Bryan." John Hope Bryan said, "Leave over alone. Let me talk to Les Brown." So Les Brown is on the phone with John Hope Bryan, and I'm in the room, and the security guy said, "Oh, sorry, okay, I guess my work is done." Yep, bye. And so that's how I got past security. But yeah, you have to be able to Take advantage of extraordinary expertise when it's available and use what you have to get what you want and make your next move your best move. So my question is this: powerful people ask powerful questions. Questions your focus. And in this world and in this life, you only get what you focus on. So the question is, what is the most powerful move I can make right now?
That's beautiful, Orrin. Orrin, time flies at the Daily Huddle. Thank you for being here. And I'm taking these three things away. Failures are the bricks you accumulate to build your life's mansion. There is no enemy outside if there is no enemy within. And be a ship builder. Contribution, partnerships,
leadership, relationships,
partnerships. I love
sponsorship, donorship, and marksmanship. Marksmanship means you got to be able to hit your target. Set your target and go after your target and never take no for an answer.
Yes. Orrin, thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us your time. I hope that some of you will join him tomorrow at, make sure you go to besomeone.org to get all the details. And thank you. Thank you, all of you, for being here. One of the right moves you can make right now are inside of our 8 tenets: to have a great weekend, to make money, to have great skin, to be sexy, and that is love. Love those you have an opinion about, love those who you disagree with. Stress less. There's only one life, really. This is all there is. Might as well stress less. Laugh out loud, stress your chicks. It helps with the wrinkles. It helps with the chemical balances. Just laugh, right? Eat more plant-based. Eat mostly plant-based. Get closer to the trees. Hug the trees. Move every day. 10 minutes in the morning, right before you have breakfast. 10 minutes right after you have lunch. Move every day. Sleep more. Sleep every day. If you can't sleep, read a book. Don't listen to the book. Read the book. You'll see your brain will say, okay, I'm going to go to bed now. And always, always, always give. Give your jealousy away. Give your love away. Give whatever you have. Give. And lastly, but not least, check yourself. Check your assumptions before you wreck yourself. I love you. My name is Giovanni Gonzalez. Sorrel loves you more. Andrea loves you even more. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Orrin.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Bye, everybody.
Bye now. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Hello?